Hey everyone, Make Room Collectibles here, back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys my top 50 Silver Age comic books, and these are all going to be Marvel. I primarily collect Marvel. A little bit of DC, but not anything major. So let's just get started. These first 30 or so books are going to be in alphabetical and numerical order. So starting out, Amazing Spider-Man, number 67. Classic John Romita Sr. cover. That's very good, fine. Amazing Spider-Man number 75. This is kind of getting to the tail end of the Silver Age here. That's a fine 6.0. Rough estimate. This one's pretty rough. Good 2.5, but it is Avengers number 16. And this is Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver join the Avengers. Kind of a rough copy, but really good book. Next up, a very good, fine Avengers number 43. First appearance of the Red Guardian. Pretty solid copy. Main thing is that top edge there. And then there's a little bit of marker just below his foot, but it's a solid copy. This one's pretty rough. Picked this up for 20 bucks last year. Avengers number 48. And that is Dane Whitman becomes Black Knight. Like I said, rough copy. It's about a good 2.5. Next up, Avengers number 49. Hard to get this in decent condition with that black cover there, but this one's actually not too bad. This one I figure is a fine plus, 6.5. This one's really nice. This is a really nice copy. Very fine plus, Avengers number 50. I believe this is first appearance of Apollo in comics, but this is a really nice copy. White pages. I'm going to pick that up for... It's not an overly popular book. I did pay about $50 for it, though. But that was because it is a pretty high-grade copy. Lower grade copy here, but a very good minus. Avengers number 55. First appearance of Ultron 5, I believe. Yeah. First full appearance of Ultron 5. Third appearance of Dane Whitman as the Black Knight. So, pretty big crease going across the top there. I think that one I paid about 20 bucks for. Pretty high grade copy here. Avengers number 63. Figure it's about an 8.0. This is Clint Barton becomes Goliath. It's a pretty nice copy. Very fine plus. Captain America number 109. Really nice copy here. I think I paid about $100 for this. Really nice copy. I think it would have a shot at white pages. This one, love this cover. I love Jim Steranko covers. Captain America number 111. This is really nice looking. It does have some slight tanning. Not too bad though. About a fine 6.0. Jim Steranko covers are some of my favorites. I do have a Captain America 113, another iconic Steranko cover. It's kind of lower grade, though. Next up, Daredevil number 48. Love the cover. Controversial cover. That's the specs you're seeing are just dust inside there. Does have small, about an inch long color breaking crease on the cover there. This one, figure about a fine 6.0. Next up, Doctor Strange number 182. I think this is the first battle of Juggernaut versus Doctor Strange. Yeah, I think that's the first one. It's about a fine 6.0. Next up, Fantastic Four number 67. Okay, that's about a very good 4.0. First full appearance, I believe first full appearance of Adam Warlock. I believe he emerges from the cocoon in that issue. This is about a fine 6.0. Picked this up at local antique shop. Iron Man number 15. I think I paid like 25 bucks for this. Really clean copy. Very minimal tanning on that, if any, really. Clean looking. Next up, trying to complete this run. I think I've only got 2 right now, though. I think I want to get like the first 8 or so. All the Jim Steranko covers, essentially. But Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 3. It's a really solid copy, and the artwork in this is absolutely awesome. It's amazing. And this one I figured about a very fine minus. I think I paid 20 bucks for that. I got to pick that up on eBay. Next up, Strange Tales number 123. First appearance of the Beetle. And also the first Thor crossover in the Strange Tales title. That one's about a 4.5. Very good plus. Next up, love this cover. Strange Tales number 125. Clean looking cover. The biggest issue with this one is, if you can see that spine right there, wear on the spine. I figure that one's about a very good fine 5.0. But a clean looking 5.0. Really nice looking. This one's pretty low grade copy. About a good, very good 3.0. Strange Tales 134. I believe this is the 4th appearance of Kang. Nice watcher cover there. It does have one of those subscription creases going down the center. 4th appearance of Kang. Final issue featuring Human Torch and The Thing as headliners. First mention of Eternity. Next up, I just picked this up last week. It's about a very good minus 3.5. Classic Submariner cover, Submariner number 8. The Thing versus Submariner. And these all black covers are really tough. You can see there's color breaking creases there. Blunted corners. Several color breaking spine ticks. But structurally pretty sound. This I got, I picked this up, a lot of these I pick up at my local comic shop, but this one I just picked up last weekend. Very low grade copy. Figure about a good or a good minus 2.0 or 2.5. But I paid $15 for it, so I couldn't pass that up. Tales of Suspense number 58, Classic Iron Man versus Captain America Battle. So it's got its issues. Heavy spine wear, missing a chunk there. Missing a piece up top there. Probably more like a 2.0. Possibly a 1.5. I mean, I wouldn't blame it if it got a 1.5. But still, I mean, for $15, Tales of Suspense 58, Iron Man vs. Captain America, hard to pass that up. Next up, I think I picked this up last year at my LCS. Tales of Suspense number 76. I believe this is the first appearance of Batroc. Second appearance of Batroc. First cameo appearance of Ultimo. First cover and second appearance of Sharon Carter. So, a little bit of tanning on this one. But figure about a very good plus. 4 or 5 on that. Eventually, I would like to send some of this stuff in for grading, but I figure this one's about a very good plus. Tales of Suspense number 97. First appearance of Whiplash. Pretty solid 4 or 5 copy in my opinion. It's got some issues, some chipping. A little bit of a crease there. No, maybe that's a 5.0. Maybe I'm harsh. I don't know. I'd rather be a little more conservative on grades. This is a really neat one. Thor, number 136. This is the... How do I explain this one? This is the first appearance of Lady Sif as she appears going forward in the series. There was a Lady Sif appearance prior to this, but she looked completely different than what she does in this book going forward. And this one I figure is about a very good minus 3.5. It's got some spine wear. It's got a crease up top there. Some creases at the bottom right there. It's pretty clean though. Not really any tanning on that one. Yeah. Alright, next up. It's a pretty nice copy here. Very fine minus, about 7.5. Thor number 139. This is the first cover appearance of Lady Sif. And this, for being a lot of dark colors here. It's pretty nice looking. Pretty solid edges and corners. It's got color breaking spine tick there. Really solid looking copy though. Minimal tanning on that. Yeah, first cover appearance stuff. Okay. Let's see. This one. This was actually a pretty good book. This was a good read. This is about a fine minus 5.5. First appearance of the Growing Man, Thor, number 140. Minimal tanning on that cover there. Also a Kang appearance in this one. Alright, next up. Thor number 146. This also happens to have part of the Inhumans origin story that was kind of ongoing for a few issues. Love the cover. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is one of my cats wanting attention, which she's not going to get right now because I'm a little busy. I figured that one's about a fine 6.0. Alright, next up. This was a pretty good read, but the character kind of cracks me up a little bit. Thor number 149, also a continuation of the origin of the Inhumans. Wrecker versus Thor. It does have a date stamp at the top there. December 12th, 1967. Another one I picked up at my LCS. Also, origin of Black Bolt on that. I do have some notes on the backs of these sticky notes. Love this cover. I believe this is the first cover appearance of Hela, Thor number 150. I believe that is the first cover appearance. Pretty solid copy. I figure that's about a very good find. 5.0. Move this over a little bit. Alright, getting towards the end before I get into more of the top 20. A couple of X-Men titles here. X-Men number 11. First appearance of the Stranger. Biggest issue with this book here, condition-wise, I figure it's about a very good 4 or 5. Right here, it actually kind of blends in right here along this line, but there's a tear right across here where all that kind of scuffing is. It's really the biggest issue with this book. Minimal, if any, Marvel chipping. Pretty solid copy. I'm trying to complete the first 50 X-Men books, and I'm trying to hold off on reading them until I do. I'm reading the odd issue here and there, but I really would love to read them 1 through 50 in order. But that's going to take a while to get them all. X-Men number 15. I believe this is the first appearance of Master Mold. Kind of a lower grade copy. Figure about a good, very good 3.0. It's got some spine issues, but everything intact. Alright, and last up before we get into, I'd say like the top 20 or so. X-Men number 24. First appearance of the Locust. Pick this one up on eBay as well. I figure that's about a fine minus. Okay. I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to get this giant stack out of the way here. Okay. Moving on. I think this is a top, like the top 20. Something like that. Anyway, let's just get into it. I told you guys I was trying to work on this run here. The Steranko covers. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. Pretty solid copy. Figure about a fine plus 6.5 or a fine 6.0. Pretty solid copy. Picked this up at my LCS. Next up, Captain America 117. First appearance of the Falcon. Pretty good book. Biggest issue with this one is that Wicked stain right here. No idea what that was, but it definitely affected the color of the blue. Biggest issue with that one. I figure that's probably a 3.0. But structurally sound copy. Next up, I told you guys I was working on the X-Men run. X-Men number 8. This is complete. This, I believe, does have a Beast pinup, Marvel Masterwork pinup. So what you'll run into quite a bit with this book is that is missing, torn out. This one is a solid, complete copy. Another one I picked up at my LCS. It's got some issues. It's got some foxing at the bottom there. X-Men number 8. Figure that's about a very good minus. This I picked up on eBay last year. Captain America number 100. I think I paid $115 plus shipping on this one. So, pretty happy with what I paid for it. It's got its issues. It's got some fading at the bottom of the black. It's got some creases. It's got some foxing. It's got some little bit of light tanning. A little bit of a spine roll there, but structurally intact. Everything intact. I figure that's about a very good 4.0. Another one I picked up at my LCS last year. Fantastic Four number 19. First appearance of Rama Tut, later revealed to be Kang the Conqueror. Yeah. Pretty solid book. This was a fun read. I figure that's about a good, very good 3.0. Everything intact. Got a chip right there out of the top. A pretty clean copy. Alright. Next up. Got a few graded books here. Finally. Picked this up on eBay. I think I got this for a pretty good deal. Trying to remember what I paid. I think I paid maybe 50, 60 bucks for this, something like that. Avengers number 46. CGC 8.0, off-white to white pages. Ant-Man returns. Human Top becomes Whirlwind. I do have the graders notes on here too. Notes: crease, left bottom back cover, light spine stress lines to cover. And you can see there's two creases right there in the bottom right there on the screen. Uh, 8.0, Avengers 46. Next up, pretty nice one. This one I think I paid about 100. About 100, I think. Avengers number 47, first appearance of Dane Whitman, becomes the new Black Knight in the next issue. Magneto and Toad appearance. Graded a 7.5, off-white to white pages. Notes: light spine stress lines to cover, light staining to cover. About a 7.5 for Dane Whitman. Pretty solid book. Alright, last CGC for a little bit here. There are more coming in a little while. Amazing Spider-Man number 29, graded a CGC 4.5, off-white to white pages. Second appearance of the Scorpion. So, this one here, you can see has two color-breaking creases that run across the top there. It's got some foxing, spine stress. What were the notes? Moderate creasing to cover, moderate foxing to cover, moderate spine stress lines to cover. Some foxing on the back there. But, intact Nothing detached. Alright, back to some non-graded stuff here. I just picked this up about 2 weeks ago. Tales of Suspense number 46. First appearance, I believe first appearance of the Crimson Dynamo. Back when Tony Stark still had his golden armor. And it's got some Marvel chipping on the side there. It's increasing. It's boxing at the top there. And this one I figure is about a 3.0. Good, very good 3.0. But everything attached. Next up, this was an eBay pickup last year. I think I paid $160 for this. Tales of Suspense number 48. First appearance of the Mark III red and gold, or red and yellow armor. Pretty cool. It presents nicely too. I figure it's about a very good -3.5, but it presents very nicely. Alright, next up. This was another eBay purchase last year. Avengers number 57, first appearance of the Vision. Love this cover. One of my favorite covers of all time. Just love it. Of course, Vision is one of my favorite superheroes. That one I figure is about a very good, fine 5.0. Alright, next up, back to some X-Men here. A couple X-Men. X-Men number 14, first appearance of the Sentinels. Again, too much of a glare. Nice looking copy. Biggest issue with this one is that tear right there. On that top right edge. I figure it's about a 4.0. That one, I think, was about $225. Let's see. This is a really nice one. X-Men number 3. First appearance of the Blob. It does have some slight tanning to the cover, but it presents really nicely. I think this was around 250, 3, something like that. I figure it's about a very good plus 4.5. This one I did read. It's hilarious. Honestly, the first... I've read a couple of the earlier X-Men books. It's been hard to hold out to get all 50 before I read the series, but my goodness, these were so corny. The dialogue. But it's great. Yeah, I think I don't know if I said what I think the grade is. About a very good plus 4.5 on that. Alright, next up. Just picked this up a few weeks ago at my LCS. Amazing Spider-Man number 11. Really nice looking copy. It does have some spine issues on the left there. Biggest issue though is a tear right there. Crease here and a tear here. But still looks nice. This one, I believe, figure about a very good plus 4.5. I want to say that's the second appearance of Doc Ock, Dr. Octopus. It says return, but I think it's just the second appearance. Another X-Men book here. Really awesome one. X-Men number 12, first appearance of the Juggernaut. Another one I picked up at my LCS. presents nicely. It does have some spine wear, creases. But looks really nice. It's got a little bit of an issue right in here. Some creasing. That one I figure is about a very good 3.0. Alright, the last three are all slabs. So let's just get this out of the way. Let's just get to it. Avengers number 8. CGC 4.5 cream to off-white pages. First appearance of Kang the Conqueror. It's a 4.5, but it looks pretty nice. The biggest issue with it is spine split at the top and bottom. But everything is attached. Now, I think I got this in December. And I picked it up on eBay. I believe I paid $400 for this. Notes, foxing cover, moderate spine stress lines to cover, split bottom of spine, and split top of spine. I don't believe it goes up to the staples, so it does not. If I recall, I checked it out pretty good when I got it. But Avengers number 8. I know a lot of people don't like Kang. Honestly, he's... probably get hate for this. He's one of my favorite villains. Always has been. So that was a must-have for me. Always wanted that book when I was a kid. Finally have it now. Alright, next up. CGC 3.5 cream to off-white pages. X-Men number 2. First appearance of the Vanisher. Second appearance of the X-Men. Very happy to have this book. Got a hole in the cover right there. For being a 3.5, it looks pretty nice. Let's see. The back does have tanning and some staining. Notes. Spine stress lines breaks color, light tears to cover, moderate creasing to cover, and moderate staining to cover. Thankfully, the staining is on the back. Alright. Last book. And I'd say this is my best Silver Age book. The X-Men 2 is my second best Silver Age book. But my best Silver Age book... well, here you go. Fantastic Four, number 48, graded a CGC 3.0, off-white to white pages. It's not the greatest looking 3.0 for sure. I don't know that I would have given it a 3.0. Maybe like a 2.0 or a 2.5 with all the creasing, but at least it's most of it's all at the top, so there's one here. Pretty heavy wear to the spine there. But first appearance of Silver Surfer and Galactus. Cameo last page. Inhumans and Watcher appearance. Show you guys the back. Notes. Heavy creasing to cover. You don't say. Heavy spine stress lines. You don't say. Moderate wear to cover. So a little bit of a rough 3.0, but hey, it's my 3.0. And I'm happy to have it. So there you guys go. That is a look at my, I believe it was 50, top 50 Silver Age comics in my collection. Stay tuned. I do plan on doing a similar video for my Bronze Age. I'll do that as its own video, and I think Copper and Modern I'll combine into one video. But if you guys liked this one, stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.